After 6 a.m. this Sunday, July 9th, and I'm out. As you can see, the sun is coming out. It's that way. I am planting corn, but look at the roots on this corn. Root round, shall we say. And this is honey and pearl corn. After this one is ready to harvest, depending on the time, the calendar year, I may plant a second thing of corn. We'll see, we actually have a lot of corn, so I may not. I'll just try to get what I can out of these, and we'll see what happens. But I'm not going to do a video of me planting everything because I have so much to do, but I'm going to take intermittent videos of everything I'm planting. So I have 2 more of these, and I'm going to fill this bed with honey and pearl corn. Okay, everybody, it is after 8 o'clock, going on 9 o'clock in the morning. The sun is fully out, but I'm going to show you what I've done so far, and I'll be coming out around 4 or 5 o'clock doing some more stuff. Let me show you. Okay, so this is squash. I'm hoping it's pumpkins. I don't remember. I planted a couple of different types of squash. I'm praying they're pumpkins. Whew. Sorry, it's hot. Here, it looks like nothing, but I planted my loofahs. I planted 8. I always plant 8. And then this year, I also planted some birdhouse gourds. Planted 4 of them on the other side of the cattle panel. We're going to see how it does. It's hot. It says make sure all signs of winter are gone when you plant them, and that's why I waited so long to plant them. So hopefully these will start popping out of the soil pretty soon. Oh, the flies are driving me nuts. The bees and the flies. Sorry, everyone. This here, that's an onion that didn't make it. So I planted actually 2, they're called Thurston or Thornborn tomato plants here. They are indeterminate, and that's because I ran out of room in the tomato bed, and I'll show you those in a minute. These are all celeries. I planted all celeries. This is my first year growing celery. We're going to see how they do. Every single last one of them survived, so I said I'm going to put them here with the tomato plants on the end, and hopefully they'll get shade once the loofah and stuff starts growing over. Of course, over here, I have cucumbers. I need to plant a couple of more cucumber seeds. That'll take like a second. I'll probably do that before I'll grow in the house, but I wanted you to see that. I still have to empty that out. I usually clean it out and put wildflowers and stuff in there. All good. Okay, as you know, this is the melon bed. I found some more watermelons, some sugar babies, and some more of these black diamonds. So I'm gonna decide if I'm going to plant them, because you all know squash and melon plants, they're viney and they grow everywhere. So I need to decide. Over here is the corn. Some of the corns are double up. I tried to split them up, but then some of them will break, so I just planted them all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'm gonna say there's more like 36 in there, because some of those are doubled up, but there are lots of corn. I gotta clean this up. Okay, I found another eggplant plant that I may just plant by itself, but these are pepper. I got sweet red bell pepper, green bell pepper, pepperoncinis. I got banana pepperoncinis, banana plants, and these 2 are eggplants. I decided not to plant the eggplants in the tires and stuff this year, because I just want to do all flowers in the middle and have the food on the outside. So we're going to see how it goes. I do have one more Black Beauty eggplant to plant, and that might be planted by itself. As you all can already see, I'm already starting to get little peppers on the plants. Here we go. Tomato alley. So of course I have the aromas in the front. This is aroma and that's aroma. These two are giant green tomatoes. I'm not done with the tomato plants yet, but I just want to get them in here. I believe these two are Amish paste tomatoes, and these two are Brandywine. I still feel that I planted way too many tomato plants. I did not want this area to be crowded. That's why I put those thorn board ones over there with the celery. And yeah, and I kept watering the soil and it kept drying. I kept tilling. So tonight I will be coming out. Let me get out of the sun. I will be coming out this evening and watering everything. In fact, I need to make sure the water's turned off. Oh, nope, it's not turned off. Let me go check it. I do everything in real time, you guys. Make sure it's off because my mother made breakfast. I smelled the hash browns and onions in here. It's off now. Okay. And yeah, the soil's just been wet and dry, and every time before I even put a new bag of soil into the garden beds, I would wet it, soak it, and then I put a new bag in there and then till it and then soak it. When I went to go plant the stuff, it was like bone dry like a desert. So then I'm soaking it. So I will be soaking all the plants tonight. So let me show you what I have left over, because I won't get to this stuff today. Well, I might get to this one. This is the other Black Beauty eggplant right there. See, everything is like devastated. These are more watermelon plants. I may give them to my neighbor Marcos. These are sugar babies, and these are Black Diamond. So I could put them in containers, but I don't know. Some of this is okra, some of this is moringa, some of this is sorrel. So yeah, and I believe these are more pepper plants that I have. So when you become a gardener, you learn how to start discarding some plant I overgrew. But then if you don't, let me sit down for a minute. But then if you don't plant a lot of seeds, sometimes they don't germinate. That's what you learn. So I was actually very modest with doing seedlings this year, and I still have way too many, because right now the garden beds look empty, but when this stuff starts growing, it starts growing, and it just gets out of control. I might plant 2 more pumpkin seeds, as I'm not sure what type of squash that is, and I really wanted to give pumpkins to my neighbors in October. So just to give them, to my neighbors, call a couple people over, come get them, come get some pumpkins. But that is it for now. I'm gonna go get some. Stop fighting over there. They be fighting. Sorry. So I'm gonna go get 3 more cucumber seeds and 3 or 4 more. Put them out there because you guys know I like to make pickles, and so I want to make sure I have enough to make pickles and to give some away. I think I have more than enough tomato plants. Miss Linda, the New Orleans gardener, always says drop seeds. Always drop seeds. I really hate to throw these away, so maybe I could figure out some containers to put this stuff in. And yeah, that's about it for now. I gotta get the okra in the ground. Gotta get it in the ground. I might put it in there with the asparagus. And I gotta plant potatoes. And it's got a lot of stuff to plant. Okay, so I'm gonna end this part of the video, and then of course I'll be coming back later this afternoon and doing some more stuff. Okay, see you later. Bye. There is a plum in my ornamental plum tree. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. There's one plum in my ornamental plum tree. Here's what the passion flower looks like. It's a very unique, pretty plant. Okay, so it is 6:57 in the evening, and I gotta wheel this trash to the back. But everything is planted. Wanted to show you something real quick. Turn the camera around. There is a big hole right there from where the squirrels and rats have dug an entryway. So I had some soil over here. I had 3 bricks. I pulled up the bricks and I put the soil in that hole. But to me, it's not good enough. So in 2 weeks, I'm gonna have Christina, my landscaper, come, and I have some soil where he had planted my trees up in the wheelbarrow, and I'm gonna have him take that soil and put it in that hole and plug in that area. They can still try to dig through, but they're gonna know, like, okay, we're gonna have to find another way. So I'm gonna show you everything. Again, let me show you. So that's the corn. I just went and re-watered everything. I went and re-watered everything because earlier when I was tilling the beds and I would water down the beds and I put a new thing of soil in there and water down again, then I go to plant, the soil was still dry. So I watered a little bit more earlier, and then I said I'll wait till the shade starts coming back, and I re-watered again. I planted 2 more pumpkin seeds. They're called jack-o'-lantern pumpkin seeds, and about 5 or 6 more cucumber seeds. But let me show you everything. So again, that is the corn. I was gonna water over here today, but it's starting to get late and everything is looking pretty good. I let the plums and stuff fall because in nature, that's how stuff gets fertilized in nature. There's no 5-11 or fish emulsion or garden fertilizer. And in nature, stuff falls. It takes its own nutrients back, it rots out, goes back to the soil. So that's why you see that. I did see some pomegranates on that tree in the back. Anyway, back to the garden beds. I get sidetracked. So there's corn. These are 2 eggplants, and I put sticks on 2 of these peppers as they were kind of leaning. And these I would probably put sticks on them later, or stakes, not sticks. Again, there's a passion flower. Here's all of my tomatoes. I put sticks on all of them and tied them up. As you can see, this is aroma, but I put sticks on them and tied them up. Okay. Of course, these are my watermelons and other melons, and everything got re-watered. Still a little messy out here, but I'm fixing it up. Cucumber, I don't know how this one is doing. It's still tied up, but it kind of fell. So from earlier today. So hopefully it'll keep on hanging in there. But these stayed up on their own. I didn't have to tie them up or anything. The celery was kind of wilted all day, but I re-watered and the shade is coming in. Sorry, the zoom car's there. The shade is coming in, so hopefully they'll be okay. Of course, you don't see anything here because these are seeds, and I'm waiting for those to germinate. And of course, here are the squash, and I put 2 seeds right here. So hopefully some of these are pumpkins. If not, these will start growing and will be okay. And of course, my strawberries, I saw a big old weed poking up. I said, that don't look like a strawberry plant, and pulled it right out. And that is a Meyer lemon, and that is a goji berry. And that is it. It is now 7 o'clock. I'm gonna start dealing with the chicks, go check on their water. They actually, one of them went in the dust box and did a poop in there. Hi, chicks. They're not running as much. Hi. But there's one. You guys are comfortable in your space? See, they did some poop. I'm gonna have to dig that out. Yeah. They're not running like they usually do, which is good. They're just chilling. Hi, chickie poos. Yeah. So that's it. I gotta get these ladies comfortable and into their coop. And as I always say, please find peace within yourself. Please be peaceable with each other. Oh, let me add. Tomorrow is Monday. The New Orleans Gardener always does Meatless Mondays. And since it was so hot, I've been washing clothes, and then I went and packed my lunch, actually meal prepped for the week because I got to get this weight off, and made my lunch for tomorrow. It's all meatless. So that's it. So let me get back to what I was saying. Please find peace within yourself. Please be peaceable with each other. I love you all. Have a fantastic evening. Bye.